Hey guys, welcome back to Beyond the Shift. I'm Eric. As you know, this is a platform where we talk about people challenges, stories, real people, real shifts. Today I have a special guest all the way from Harare, Zimbabwe. Catch 2 flights to come here.
Yeah.
Victoria Falls, you know. Since you
know stuff, you know stuff.
Let's go. Welcome to the podcast.
Thank you very much for having me.
Come on, Victoria Falls, bro.
Yeah. Vic Falls, very far away. 2 flights, especially in this crisis at the moment, you know.
Okay. So now, for people who don't know you, but who is my guest? Like, what do you do?
My name is Manny. I own 777Sports. I'm a student. I work, and I'm just living life, really.
Living life, really.
Yeah, really living life.
Okay. Anyways, before we start, this video is sponsored by Beyond the Shift collection. We have the water bottle and we have the socks. So we try to do a project in Africa where every product we sell, so we put $2 aside to provide clean water for people back home. So jump on the journey. The website is www.beyondtheshift25.com.au. Purchase yours and be part of the journey. So tell me, so what keeps you going, bro? Like yourself?
What keeps me going? A few things. Probably just like my family. My family is a big part of my life. They would probably keep me going the most. It's all about family.
Family.
And then obviously my hobbies and interests, which is soccer and staying fit. Yeah, sure.
Okay, talk to me. I know we all came to Australia like young age.
Yeah.
Talk to me about the Zim culture. Growing up in the Zim house. How has it shaped you?
Strict. It's a very strict household. Look, I was born here, born in Australia, but at home we speak the language. It's a very strict culture. I have 2 sisters. The middle one kind of experienced what I experienced, having like a strict dad and more so a softer mum. My dad was very much education, and then everything else comes second. And whenever he said something, we had to do it immediately. My mum, I could negotiate a bit more, you know, because I was the favorite. It's just a very strict culture and a lot of music, a lot of house parties when it was time to have such things. Yeah, it was good fun.
Yeah, man, because the reason why I ask you, because some of us, people know us, okay, you're from Sierra Leone, you're from this, but some people don't know about our culture.
Yeah.
How, like, just like what you said, like the household, how they set up the household for us. The only thing they see is, you go outside, you smile.
Yeah.
Why are you so obedient? Why are you so, man.
It's because that's because it's so strict at home, That's why I'm so obedient when I'm going to other places where I keep my own, like, antics to myself. I'm not too much of a troublemaker, but I'm lying, actually. In school, I was pretty bad. Disrupting everyone.
Nah, that's good. So now, what makes you fall in love with the sports?
My dad took me to the park when I was like 2, 3, and then ended up being my coach for about 7 years. He used to coach locally, and he was my coach for 7 years. And from that, I just kept on going. But then I was horrible. Like, I was not good. Horrible soccer player. I couldn't dribble, I couldn't kick or anything. Once I started getting older, a lot of my friends ended up excelling. So that's what pushed me to keep going and get to where I'm at today, where I'm not too bad when I'm fit, but when I'm unfit, I'm horrible.
Yeah,
when I'm unfit, I'm not that good.
Take me that journey, like, okay, your dad was your coach.
Yeah.
Everything. Before your mates started excelling,
Yeah.
How was the journey for you? Because just like what you said, your dad was like this, yeah?
It was hard, I think as a kid, you don't know that your coach or my dad especially is doing the best, he can. So I think a lot of the time I didn't enjoy the sport as much because I wasn't that good firstly, so I was a goalkeeper. He put me in goalkeeper, and I didn't like it to a certain extent. I was pretty decent, but I didn't like it. But it was him showing me that you can play, you just need to start from somewhere else where you can learn the rest of the game. To this day, I commend him for it because now I play fullback, I play in the back, and if I wasn't playing keeper, I don't think I would have the perspective that I have now and carry through and to keep excelling, for sure.
Yeah, okay. So like the system in Australia, when we used to play, it's set up like this. If you good, it's easy for you. Like you don't need to pay fees or all these things, If you're not good, that's why you have to pay all these fees also, But for your own joining, coming up, okay, your dad was a local coach, this. How was that challenging for you, like, try to get involved, like as an African, try to fit in this community?
I was quite lucky. The team that we had when my dad was coaching for 6 years was in Tingabi, 7 Hills area. And it was a very multicultural squad. I think we had like Iraqis, Indians, myself, African, and some couple of Asian boys. So it had taught me how to act around multicultural spaces. And I think for me, I didn't feel like an outcast. I didn't feel like I needed to fit in because everyone else was different. I think we only had like about 2 white boys in our team and they fit in perfectly because we all were different. I think the football brought us together. It's only until I was a bit older, that's when I started seeing like a bit of segregation, maybe like cultural teams, you know, like for instance in the NPL, you've got like your Rockdale, which is Macedonian, your Marconi, which is Italian, and then the politics that comes with that. But now, as a kid, like I think I fit in pretty well, especially in the area that I grew up in, which was like Tingabi, Greystanes, that type of area on the west.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nah, because the reason why I actually, like I said, because some people, for us to fit in the soccer here, it was hard.
Yeah.
Because of like your skin color, this, the way you look.
Yeah.
If you're not good enough.
Yeah.
You have to pay all these fees. So some of the boys, they face challenging.
Yeah, for sure.
To be part of some of this organization.
Yeah.
So it was challenging. But okay, you looks like you were the lucky one.
Yeah, I think I was. I think right now it's more so money,
Yeah.
Because especially if you want to play, like let's say if you're a child and you want them to play the best level possible, you have to pay 3-4 grand a season to stay in like MPL 1, MPL 2. And I think that's what turns a lot of parents off. I think right now it's just money. In terms of like the racial segregation, not too much as a young age now, I reckon. Maybe back then, because I think now in Australia they're now figuring out that all ethnicities can play. You can see like in the Socceroos, hey, you got like Iran Kunda, Motore, Awe Mabil, that's Sudanese, Tanzanian, and the one's from Burkina Faso, I think.
Well, Motore from Liberia, half Guinean.
Yeah. So I think with the Australian footy now, they're not too bad on like segregation. It's mostly just money.
Money.
Yeah.
So now let's talk about your own African setting to the Zim team.
I wasn't good enough for the Zim team.
Yeah?
Yeah, I wasn't good enough.
It wasn't good enough. Like you have to be a certain position, or like how good you have to be before you can make it. I
think the Zim team that I was playing in back then was not the Zim team now. I think there's more quote unquote Zimbabweans, I guess. Look, the Zim team, look, I have to try to frame this so it's not like me talking bad about them, but look, the Zim team back then was very much like a political team. We had some people that had 100% authority in picking which players play, and some of them were NPL. I was an NPL at the time, which is fair enough, you know, that guy is objectively better than me. So I was like, look, the Zim team, there's no future here. So I ended up training a lot and found out that the grass is greener at Cape Verde, which is actually an even more competitive team, which is funny enough. But yeah, the Zim team is very interesting story. Yeah, very interesting story.
So you playing for Cape Verde, the African Cup.
Yeah.
Because it's still you're joining to this soccer thing, yeah?
Yeah.
How the African Cup playing for different team, like the whole African Cup makes you the player who you are now? Like what do you say about the competition? What's the competition have done for you?
When I moved to Cape Verde, it was probably like 5 times harder. And I think
harder.
Like as in the competition, as in within the players, 5 times harder. It's hard to break into that team. There's always someone that they scout that's like either a starting player or like off the bench, super sub, whatever. That team is objectively harder. And I think once I had moved to such a team, which is probably harder than Zim, it really pushed me to, all right, I want to play more games. I want to train harder. I want to ask feedback from the coaches. And they're absolutely perfect in my like growing as a player. They helped me a lot in terms of like understanding my position, understanding my mental health on the field as well. I'm someone that's very reactive sometimes. You know, sometimes I used to blow up, but like they helped me a lot in calming me down. So as hard as it was to go into that team, it was very much a blessing. Yeah.
So what normally makes you blow up?
Oh, it's probably me. It's probably just me being an idiot, you know. Sometimes I do it to myself. Sometimes like if I'm hit really hard, it might just, you know, I start buckling or something. Not so much now, but very much in the past. Nah, these days I don't really buckle too much. I just make fun of it. Make fun of the situation. It's all lighthearted. Some opposition don't like that I make fun of the situation, but that's the game though. Half of it is physical, half of it is psychological.
So what did you do like to try to fix it?
Probably taking like 3 seconds to think about it instead of having my first initial thought come to fruition. Like let's say someone hits me really hard. Obviously I want to think I should hit him back, I'm like, oh, probably not the best thing, especially for a team sport. Maybe individual, yeah, right? But with certain actions comes with serious ramifications if you're silly about it, at least. But yeah, so just taking that time to like just take a break and let's keep it going. And also knowing that the time will pass, like whatever negative feeling that I'm feeling now, in like 30 minutes I'll be all right.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So talk to me, You know, everything in life that is ups and downs. So in the soccer space, what's the one biggest challenge you face?
Lack of preparation. Like for instance, AFCON. If I compare my season, like my normal local season to AFCON, AFCON's a harder tournament because everyone's faster, bigger, stronger, play the ball better. So if I haven't done the extras at, like, let's say the extra running or the gym work or the asking the coaches, how can I improve on my game? The moment I get into that game, I haven't prepared the best I could. So the odds are against me. And there's many times where I haven't, or maybe like half-assed the training or whatever. I go into the game, I'm like, maybe I should have done those extra runs because I would have caught this bloke, or I could have made that run. Or so I think lack of preparation is probably like the biggest challenge.
So for you as a soccer player, so how do you try to manage it out, like for this thing not to occur again?
You can never like guarantee that it's not going to happen again, but you can definitely like have the odds slightly against you if you prepare better. It's just all comes with like your eating, your sleeping, making sure that you've done the extras, especially with the position I play fullback. You don't have to be a special footballer, technically. You can be one of the worst footballers, but as long as you can run fast, run for longer, and run whenever you're supposed to, you're fine. So if I haven't done the extras that address those, that's when it starts to be like, oh, Manny, your performance is going down.
So talk to me, Typical Manny's day, let's say your game day, how do you prepare yourself?
Do absolutely nothing before the game, like sleep in as much as possible, make sure that you eat well the day before. So like let's say dinner, we have like a lot of carbs, so you can ensure that you have enough glycogen for the next game. Sleep in, hydrate, listen to some music that gets you like pumped up, I guess. And then I think once I get to the field and like see my teammates and have a laugh with them, I'm fine. A lot of people like do like treatment, massage. I know some of my mates, they do like hot tub or saunas and stuff like that. I'm very easygoing. It's only when I'm in the game, that's when I like everything kind of switches on. Even my warm-ups are horrible. I'm like not switched on, I'm kicking the ball around, just having a laugh. But once like the whistle goes, like I'm all good.
Okay. I want to ask you,
Yeah.
Have you ever played a game like you look at yourself and say, fuck this, bro? Like,
Yeah. Every day.
So talk to me about that.
Every day. Oh, you've got some times where you've got like some tricky wingers. I remember there was a game. I wasn't even that bad, to be honest. I won't lie, I wasn't that bad, but especially with social media now, you know, one video makes you look absolutely horrible. That makes you look. So I remember we versed Ghana. There's a video of me like not getting done, but I had gone the different direction and he did go on the inside. So it looked like, oh, Manny's got done. Video got shared around everywhere, you know? My boys are calling me, Manny, what's going on? I'm like, fuck, guys. If you saw the whole picture, let's say he recorded 30 seconds after, I got the ball after, you know? All good. But in terms of like when I actually hate the game, it's probably when I'm at the back foot, when the wing is just very direct, going at me. So you start getting tired. That's the type of games I hate. Yeah, I hate those games. If I'm not fit.
If you're not fit.
Yeah. If I'm fit, I don't care what game I'm playing. That's why preparation is key. Preparation is just the best thing for all situations in the game. If I'm not fit, if I get a wing that's very direct, obviously it's going to be nightmares. But if I'm fit, I can deal with that load. I can deal with the guy coming towards me.
Okay, I want to ask you this here.
Yeah.
The AFCON.
Yeah.
So who is your hardest opponent you face?
Probably Brett. Is it Brett?
For which team?
Yeah, Ghana winger.
Yeah?
Yeah, he's silly. I don't know why he's not pro. Like, he gets the ball and, like, his body feints are cooked. He's just very direct. A few other people that are hard opponents. This guy that I trained with, Jordan from Cape Verde, he's pretty hard. He's a very technical midfielder. There's a lot. Zim guy, Munya Muchemwa.
I don't think I know him.
He's very good. He's very direct. He's a fullback. Similar position to me. Like, the AFCON's silly. Like, that's 3 people. But I'm telling you, every team has someone that you don't want to verse. Especially if you're unfit.
Yeah.
You know, but that's the beauty of the game, you know. That's why people come and watch. That's why the grand final, there's so many people, because there's really good footy. My mate Hassan, in South Sudan, it's like, you know how there's just a South Sudanese team and that one white guy? That's him, Haas.
Yeah.
Very, very good. I'm happy. I haven't versed like the Sundays and the Farah Kokos. I haven't versed them yet. I don't want to, you know.
Why did...
Nah, man, like obviously, like I'll try my hardest, but like those boys, you see them. One of those boys plays for Sydney United, Farah. Every week you're seeing like a highlight from Farah, you know, and it's just like natural talent. Obviously, I'm sure he works hard, but like he's naturally gifted, and those are the worst players you want to verse. you know, because they don't think, they just work on instinct. Like for me, I think heaps because I'm not that good, but I am fit. So the fitter I am, the less I think. These guys, they just haven't been thinking for ages. So all they do is just instinct. You don't want to verse those guys. But then again, I say that, but the only way you develop is to verse those stuff.
Yeah, 100%, yeah. So let's say this, yeah?
Yeah.
Let's say, for example, if you're going to face, let's say, Ghana next week, yeah? Do you always do your homework, like try to study the opponents, try to study, okay, the team?
It's not like in season. In season, sometimes the opposition, we have, you know, VO?
Yeah.
So we might have the VO of the opposition the week before. But with Ghana or like any AFCON team, when you rock up, that's when you see. Or you might hear from a mate, or this guy. So the only preparation is probably like the 5-minute discussion that you had with your mate before the game starts. It's just there's nothing. No prep.
So what do you think the AFCON teams, this team would play for? What do you think they can do to like upgrade this situation? Try to send people out there to like to get video of them, or like what do you think they can put together to can help you guys?
I think it depends what team you're at. Cape Verde, we're treated pretty well. In terms of the actual tournament itself, like VO is nice, but then again, that's just money. Like it's all money stuff, and it's not necessary. I don't think so. In terms of the actual game, not much preparation needs to be done in terms of the opposition. I think it's more so the teams. I think for the teams themselves, I think they just need to train more. Because if they train more, we might see a few more upsets. Maybe one day South Sudan lose to a team that trains a bit more than them. Or even better, Cape Verde, we get our kits from the managers. Sometimes we get gym. But other than that, if like every team was to implement the winning formula from what South Sudan and Cape Verde do, we might get a better tournament. But that's all within the teams and themselves. The tournament's fine. I think the tournament's all right.
So what do you take from the tournament? Like, what do you think about the whole setup, the AFCON here in Sydney? Because you play every year.
Yeah.
So what do you think about the tournament? Like how the tournament is running, how the tournament is helping you guys? What do you think about?
It's good. Yeah, especially for the next season. It's good to keep your fitness. I think that's the best thing about it, especially if you're like really competitive. I think from a community standpoint, it's nice. Could be better though. There's kind of a declining attendance over the years, and that's all like due to administration stuff. Like as much as we can speculate about it, we probably just don't know. There's other tournaments that are doing well in terms of like spectators, like the multicultural tournament in Radomi. Apparently there's more people that go to that tournament, but it's the same thing. Like people play that tournament because one, they get fit for the next season. I hear that they pay in that tournament as well, but then again, like I never did it for the money anyway, so I don't really care. But to be honest, for me, it's mostly just to get fit for the next tournament.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, but do you think maybe the management need to like advertise the competition more?
Or yes. Yeah, I
because
think
like
so.
To be honest, like we don't see. You only have to hear about the competition like October on AFCON. That's it. Like you don't even like social media. Like
yeah, you're right. Nah, I think as a player, you always know that AFCON's happening because you've been playing the tournament. But social media wise, nah, it's not that good. If there was an investment in social media, they'd probably see more people coming, because that's the thing with everything now. Every event that you're supposed to do now, it's all social media based. That's all the marketing. It's all social media based. And even in the final, like the day of the final, we might actually not even see the goals of the final on the stories or the Instagram stories or whatever, because someone hasn't done it. So yeah, all right, in that sense, yeah, social media part is not that well. It's not that good. I think I've seen more of that multicultural tournament in Radomi, and that's now becoming an objectively better tournament than the one or the AFCON New South Wales one, because of the social media stuff. Yeah.
So to help you guys coming up here, you guys want to take this soccer thing to the next level. What do you think the African community in general supposed to do to help you guys?
Find examples from different other communities. Like the African community, it's big, but I think there's something to learn in other ethnicities as well. Look at like the Italians and the Macedonians. They've got like how many clubs like run from their ethnicities. Or I think what it needs to start with is just conversation with those type of people, so you can have a different perspective and then apply that within your own community. I think working from within, I have no clue. I think it's more so starting out from different perspectives and different ways of thinking. That's the only way that things will improve. Because it can be possible, you know, if the Macedonians can run a club. Not every Macedonian is the same, but ethnicity, yeah, they're the same. But they might have, this guy doesn't believe this guy doesn't believe that. They all came together and had a compromise. I think in the African communities, that doesn't really happen. Compromise doesn't really happen. Or at least it has to be like, this is my way of thinking and this is the only way it's gonna go. It's like more so like dictatorship wise. But going out and learning how other communities do their things is the only way that we can understand, okay, this might be a different way of thinking and this is how to upgrade what we have from within.
Wow. Chief Manny,
Nah. No way. Nah, no way.
So now, okay, if I can get you to advise a kid, yeah, trying to learn from your footstep or like trying to be in the soccer space, the AFCON, yeah, what like your preparation? How do you do your own thing?
Play futsal first thing. You know how like you've got those academies, like people set up academies and stuff. Forget about that. Play futsal so you can get 5 times more touches on the ball than actually playing outside. And then at the end of the day, I think it just comes down to how much you want it. If you love something, you make time for it. If you work a full-time job and you want to play soccer and you want to excel at soccer, you'll find the time. So I think play futsal, get your basics done in futsal, play as much as possible, and like have a love for learning. So like if having a love for learning that's when you learn about the gym and the recovery and all that type of stuff. Like have that love for learning, figure out how much you want it, and if you want it enough, the possibilities are endless. Yeah,
100%.
Yeah.
What a good advice, bro. So now, because this whole podcast it's about we shift to different part of our life here. So it's called Beyond the Shift. But you shift from playing soccer to something.
Yeah.
So talk to me about 777Sports. So how's that shift come about, bro?
The day I went to Rebel Sports to buy boots, as we do, because it's new season, and I had seen grip socks that were being sold there. Like it's a new like trend at the time. And they're selling from like $35. And I was like, what? That doesn't make any sense. Socks, like just a pair of socks at $35. And at the same time, a few of my mates were starting their own businesses. And one of my mates called Charles, he's doing detailing, platinum shine, and Colin was doing no face. I think he had started, if not just starting. And I was like, why not? Let me do something, you know? So I'd gone to Rebel and I was like, oh, this is too expensive. I'm just gonna do my own. Why not? Contacted a supplier of Alibaba. I think I was working at KFC, and I think I was getting fired as well. So my last paycheck was to buy these socks that I had just put 777 on it. And to this day, like it's still going. That's how I started. How I shifted was probably, I think it just made a lot of sense. I was playing soccer and I knew a lot of people within the sport. In my head, it was like, oh, this is just a proximity sale. Like I'll go to games and I'll sell them as I'm playing. And then it ended up snowballing a little bit, started doing social media, snowballed even a bit more. And now it's to the point where I think, oh, like if I keep going with this, I might create something that I might not even have expected the day I started it. That's really what 777 is now. Its meaning. So I had given myself the nickname of Instagram, my personal account. Obviously, you make the account, make the name. So I just put some man tracks and then 777. Now the boys are calling me 777. So I was like, all right, I just named the business 777 Sports. Why not? And 777 is a number that's affiliated with like luck and all things good. So 777 for me is just going in the right direction. Whether you're going there 1,000,000,000%, so you make a big leap or small leaps, as long as you're going in the right direction, you're good. So that's what it means for me.
Wow.
Yeah.
Last paycheck, eh?
Yeah, last paycheck, yeah. Last paycheck, man, it was hard. I remember I was talking to my dad, I was like, do I do it? And he was like, you got nothing else, you got no job, eh? I was like, what? So just go ahead. And I was like, yeah. I ended up pulling the trigger, yeah.
Yeah. So when you deciding the name, so why that name? Like, do you have any like other like names in your head, or you just like, you know what, let me just use this one?
Yeah, use this one. I think one thing I'm really happy about is I just did it. The first thing that came to my head was the first thing that I did. And even like the way I set up the business, if you see my Instagram, like the actual emblem, that was like from a free logo maker that you're supposed to pay for. But I didn't pay for it. I just screenshotted it and just like put it up there. That was the best thing I've ever done. Just initiative, like straight to it. Didn't have anything else to think about.
Wow. Say the way things can change, yeah?
Yeah.
You walk up to a shop trying to get something, but it's expensive.
Yeah.
In your head, you're like, you know what? So I would say it's just like you playing soccer, yeah? This opponent is like, you know he's going one way. So in your head, you try to figure out, okay, let me try to shoot this up now.
Yeah.
See.
Yes, like sport has a really good way of teaching you about problem solving and dealing with adversity. Like that's also another reason to why I play and why I'll probably keep playing until my legs fall off, because it doesn't stop teaching you about life. You know, how to deal with people, how to deal with angry people, how to deal with happy people. Yeah, just interpersonal skills and other lessons that you learn along the way.
Okay. So now talk to me, yeah, because people don't see what's going behind the scene.
Yeah.
So setting up a business.
Yeah.
You got fired from KFC.
Yeah.
So now you enter this new phase.
Yep.
With all your eggs in one basket. So talk to me, you starting to plan the business, everything. How did you put everything together?
The Look, I used to run it as a joke, eh? I had run it, I'd made the ABN and stuff. I think I went on Google, I was like, okay, what to do when starting a business, ABN, and give you like a checklist. You know, ASIC has a few like free business resources. They'll give you like a business plan and you can just like fill in your name and what your goals are, your revenue and all that stuff. So I had done all that, but for like 2 years, it was more so like a side hustle thing. I'll just do it whenever I have time. It's only actually getting advice of Colin, because he's doing really well. He was just like, oh, I think you should really go hard at this. And I was like, why not? At the start, it was me showing people that it's not a scam. I want this to be legit. And then now it's to the point where I can put my creative initiative into like all the posts and stuff and really make it truly mine. And behind the scenes, it really just consists of talking to the right people, which is very difficult because you have to like go out, meet people, this, that, negotiate, network, and then talking to suppliers, WhatsApp, Alibaba, other supplier websites, and then probably ChatGPT. ChatGPT works a big charm. Like, it's hard to start a business, of course, in this life or in this time of living, but it's very, very easy, especially when you have like AI. Like, obviously, AI has its way of thinking. The only thing you're supposed to do is prompt it in a way where it thinks like you, and then you use it as a way to generate ideas. You have your own, AI has its own, and then you just come to a compromise. You end up making something that's pretty decent, yeah.
Damn, bro. Because the reason why I ask you, people just say, okay, yeah, Manny has his own business, the socks.
Yeah.
But where the idea is coming from? Why is he doing it? People don't see all these things, yeah?
Yeah.
They just see, oh yeah, you posted, yeah, you went to the post office, drop it off, oh yeah, but they don't see what you do behind the scene.
Yeah. But it's fine, you know? I think it's cool that they don't get to see that. And if they do, it's also another reason for them to like invest into the brand.
Invest into the brand,
yeah.
That is any time, yeah, you tell yourself, oh, you came to a point, you're like, you know what, F this, but I want to, like, you just feel like, let me say, giving up. Have you come to like those points where you like, you know what, F this, but
no, in the off season, I put myself through hell, running and gym and all that stuff. And I think physically, I've gotten to the point where I've like, I think gotten to my limit, and I've done that consistently. So when I put that into business terms, I'm like, oh, I've gone through worse. You just size it up. I've gone through much worse in like the physical or my social life. When I compare it to like my business, it's also like a privilege that I have my business. So whether I feel like I give up on it, or let's say I feel like, oh, I'm not bothered, at the end of the day, I will understand that I'm doing this for a reason. And the reason is because I want to help my family, have ownership in something, I want to see it blossom. And all those goals do not care that I don't feel like doing it. Or these goals don't care that I've given up. They're just going to always be there, and I have to always attend to them. Not always, I mean, I'm human, but like, you get what I mean, yeah.
So now, you're looking on your social media, yeah? You see those notifications. Yeah? How those things make you feel?
I don't feel anything, because it's all temporary, eh? Because you need to keep, like, you want to keep it going. You need momentum. So like, you see the ding, which is cool and everything. I think for me, it's also like, all right, what's next? Like, how can I have this for the next post or for the next drop or something like that? I think it's more so like me focusing on how can I continue momentum. I don't really feel much with that. For other people, it might be different, but for me, it's more so like, yeah, it's nice to get the recognition, like, oh, let's say your post is hard or whatever, but I got to do another one. So I don't get too caught up in the moment. Yeah.
You be different, bro.
No. I think I think it's the sport. I think it's just the sport stuff.
The sport stuff.
Because like, even if you score a goal, right, we celebrate for how long? Like, minute?
Yeah.
3?
Maybe a minute or so.
Yeah. Maybe in the World Cup, like in the final, like you do something stupid. Maybe like 4 or 5 minutes. Big celebration or promotion. But like the game's still going. Like, the game stops at halftime, 15 minutes, then we're back on again. So like, I think that's the sporting background has given me that like, what's next type of initiative, yeah.
100%. So where do you see 777 Sport next?
I think there's only like 2 ways to go. I think with me, because I started with Grip Socks, it's more so you can either go team wear, so like supply to like clubs and stuff, like shirts, shorts, socks, or you can go streetwear, where you start going off like t-shirts or lifestyle or something like that. And I think the way that I market 7 is more so like a streetwear than it is a team wear. A lot of the guys that do wear them, it's not like I have a full team. I do have a full team wearing them, but it's more so I have one person wearing them, get a really nice photographer, and then show that person wearing 7, because 7 represents him, represents me, and that's more so like a streetwear ideal. Like, streetwear is very unique to the person, more so teamwear is more so like it's a team. So I think for me, more so, I think I might go the streetwear vibe, and if that doesn't work, I don't know, keep going.
Nah, 100%. So now, yeah, if you're gonna advise someone out there, just like yourself, young kid,
Yeah.
see what you're doing, be this entrepreneur, yeah?
Yeah.
So if someone's wanna do the same, like, what advice will you give them?
If I'm talking to them here,
Yeah.
anyone can do it. Like, I'm not special at all. The difference between me and someone else that isn't an entrepreneur is that I do it and they don't. So like, first step is doing it, or like finding the first step and then working your way from there. Like you were explaining when you started your podcast, you started from your phone. Now we've got a whole setup. If you had not started from your phone, we wouldn't have this. So like, initiative is the best thing you could do. As an entrepreneur, it's the best thing you could do. Because like, there's no point of you saying, oh, I wish, or I'm thinking. You have to be a doer than a thinker. Yeah.
100%. My guy.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah.
It's a blessing having you, bro.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Finish it, don't worry, bro.
Oh, okay.
Nah, because like you explain everything, like, you know, your journey from soccer now to like what you do now. You make it easy for someone, even if they don't believe in themselves, they'll believe they can do whatever they want to do.
Yeah.
Because you explain it so easy, so calm, like, you know what I mean? Man. My guy.
Thank you.
So now, let me say this here, because we're going to round up now, yeah? But I got a shift. I got a game where I'm going to ask you a few questions. So you shift or you keep, because the podcast is Beyond the Shift.
Shift, yeah.
So you shift if you don't like it. If you like it, you stay.
Yeah, I keep. Yeah, I keep.
Yeah? Guys, welcome to the shift game. First one, talent or hard work?
Shift or keep? Nah, keep.
Which way you keep?
Hard work.
Why?
Because I'm not talented. Nah, hard work. I think it's very surprising where hard work can get you, you know? Because the professionals, like say footballers, yeah, they're talented, but they're not there because they're only just talented. They're 24 hours footballers. It's not that they're 90-minute footballers. So yeah, I think hard work. Hard work. Yeah, hard work.
So next one, street football or academic football?
Street.
Why?
It teaches you way too many scenarios that you can apply to the big game. Academies, they only teach you like linear, dribble through these cones. It's very fixed. But street football there's more variables.
You get someone will come just give you.
Yeah. And you learn like, I'm not doing it again. Yeah.
Okay. Money or passion?
Passion. Money comes and goes. It's a tool that revolves around the world. But passion is something that's within yourself. And you can just keep on going. Yeah.
100%. Last one. Solo journey or you work as a team?
Team.
Why?
You can't do it alone. As much as some people can think that, I think it's like very important to have a group to support you. Or even if they let you down, at least you're still learning something.
100%.
Yeah.
Because hey, I agree with that one. Yeah. In January, I went to Brisbane. I went there to do podcast. Yeah. I went by myself, get everything in the bag. But I don't know, like the people that I'm gonna be doing podcast with, they live like 1 hour away from each other. Get everything, driving there, then go there, set up everything. After you finish, dismantle everything, put it in the box. I'm like, dang, all this by myself. My first meal was 7 o'clock here. So my last meal there was 11 o'clock at night. I was like, I wish I have a team.
Exactly. Yeah.
Nah, 100%. But that's where you learn. Yeah. You know, like, you know what? It's gonna be hard.
Yeah.
Let me find someone who can help me.
Yeah.
Nah, my brother, man, I appreciate you jumping by, man.
Thank you very much for having me. This is great. This is good fun.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's good fun. I actually enjoy this a lot.
Thank you, man. Well, that's the point, you know, because people see us, they don't see the journey.
Yeah.
They don't see how we shift to this thing now we are doing. But for you, okay, like you said, you're not that good at soccer, but you push yourself, you shift from there. Now you're doing something you love.
Yeah.
You shift again. People might see, okay, yeah, the website is going on, everything, but they don't know the reason why you started this business. You share with us now, we know the reason why. The only thing for us to do is to support you. So more need to come.
Yeah.
You know? And I appreciate it. But guys, you hear his journey, his challenges. So the next thing you need to do, go on the website. What's your website again, brother?
777sports.com.au.
That's it. Click, order your own, then it will be delivered to you next minute.
And get your bottles. Get your bottles and your socks. Get your bottles and your socks.
That's it, man. We're coming.
100%, man. 100%.
Until next time, I'm Eric. This is Beyond the Shield. Subscribe to the channel, like the video. See you on the next one when we drop.